do you know what I need? I really want a new mouse pad. So, I've been playing Mine of the Craft this morning. Yes, there is a debug thing down at the bottom. I was going to experiment with that, but yeah, it doesn't matter because it basically with the block data, I was trying to see if I could figure out how many bees were in each of the beehives. I didn't know if there was a way to do that, and I think the only way you can do is get the block data and then put it into a text file and then find the various file. It's annoying. So I've made a few changes to this little contraption, which is going to be our beehivificator. That's what we're going to call it. We'll come to this in a second. Right, so the changes I've made. Now you might have noticed the rail tracks were not there previously. They were not, that is true. They were not there previously. We'll come to those in a second. I was playing around with the loading system, basically. I'm thinking of putting like a chest minecart that goes over the top and just drops them in. Unfortunately, when you do that, you only get one bottle at a time. But I think it should be quick enough around the circuit for it to be able to fill it up before the dispensers are using it. So it should always keep these full. But yeah, there's not a guarantee there. So I'm a little bit. I don't know. Can't think of any other way of doing it other than just doing like a hopper chain. And like an unloading station, have it unload here until it's empty, and then yeah, then the hopper chain gets either fully full or blocked up kind of thing. We could do it that way, that might work. Unloading station, this is what I'm thinking of. So basically, at the moment, the minecart is completely full, right? So, we've got a chest up here, we've got the hoppers. When the hopper here doesn't have anything in, it says in the signal to do that. But you might say, what happens if the minecart is full? Well, I've thought about that, hence why I filled the minecart, so that we could play around with it, right? I thought about that, and I just put an etho clock so that it fires when it's full every time, right? So there's a little bit of an etho clock here. That is hooked up to an observer. The observer picks up on the torch. I did originally do the redstone dust like I do here. However, it was picking up the changing in the signal, so I just swapped it over to a little bit of a torch ladder, so that every time that torch goes off, it fires a signal, it sends the minecart, and off it goes. So it never gets stuck. So basically, if this gets fully filled, this hopper here is going to be still picking up a signal, right? So the comparator is receiving whether or not there is anything in the hopper. Hey, Discount, how's it going? The comparator is picking up whether there's anything in the signal. It's turning off the redstone torch, which is basically activating this powered minecart there. So you've got a secondary etho clock by the side that's basically every however often I want it to do, it will go off and it will start unloading in the chest, right? So then that means that we can overload this chest here, and we know for a fact that the chest will get emptied and it's not just going to break the system. So that's nice and simple. That was nice and easy to kind of figure out. Now I need to kind of like hook this line up to the top of the loading system. Now I'm thinking I'm going to have 3 of these modules. So each module of the beehive is kind of split into this, right? So this is one module, and I'm thinking we're going to have 3 modules per layer. So we have 6 beehives going across, and we're going to have 3 different layers, right? So you've got 6 times by 3, 18 beehives on the what's it. Now, that's not 100% true, because I only want one of these slices to be shears. The rest I want to be honeycomb, right? So we'll have 18 beehives dedicated to shears, and we're going to have, I think it's 32... I think it's 48 beehives dedicated to the glass bottles, right? But that's basically the width of each of these modules. The modules will be back to back. I will also make this minecart, the one with the bottles, feed only the minecart bottle ones, right? Just sat down, got roast underway, prepped, done a mince pie, leftover frangipani for done, mini desserts for Christmas and frozen done. Okay, interesting, you've done Christmas things. I will not do that until Christmas Day. But then I cook for my parents who are pescatarian, but my mum's also gluten-free, so it's a lot easier because I don't do dumplings, I don't do like any of the normal Christmas stuff. I have to tailor make it for my parents. In fact, I have to tailor make a meal for every single member of the family. It's quite annoying, but I make it so that I don't have to do it like crazy quick. Also, hey Ice, sorry, I didn't say hey when you popped in. I've got some pots frozen as well. Nice. Mini pots frozen. Yeah. Dumplings are an Xmas staple. My mum is celiac, so she can't have anything with like wheat or anything like that. So dumplings are a big no-no. Over in the colonies are missing out. Maybe I'm not thinking of dumplings, I'm thinking of stuffing. Basically stuffing is flour, eggs, a little bit of goose fat, and you shove it in in either the goose or the turkey, depending on what your animal go-to is. So, yeah, my mom can't have anything with flour, basically. Wheat intolerance, yeah. Bread stuffing, okay, fair enough. I mean, you can do, I would do, the reason why I got dumpling and stuffing mixed up is because basically the ingredients are the same, it's just the way that you prepare it is different, right? So a dumpling is basically a bread, you know, floured stuffing. But bread is made from wheat, right? So, I mean, you can get gluten-free wheat, like gluten-free bread, but it's not quite the same. I mean, you can do it. I can do it. I just... The problem is, you have to use egg as the gelling agent in gluten-free bread, or like stuffing or dumplings, or, you know, gluten-free stuffing or dumplings. It doesn't collate together very well. It doesn't solidify. So it just ends up being breadcrumbs on the table. If that makes sense. It's a weird consistency, so I just don't do it. Also, because they are pescatarian, they don't eat meat, they'll only eat fish. I do a salmon dinner anyway, right? So it doesn't quite work that you would have stuffing or bacon and, you know, sausages and stuff with that, because they wouldn't eat it. But to be fair, I make like a custom meal for everyone, so I do like a... So my sister, she likes chicken and pigs in blanket, so I kind of like do her with like a little bit of Yorkshire pudding and stuff, but all of that I have to prepare completely separate. So I do that in my kitchen because I can have flour and stuff in my kitchen, right? Because I'm not celiac, or at least as far as I'm aware. But all of my mum's food, that's prepared in her kitchen with her utensils and everything like that. I do all that when I go over on Christmas Day, so I don't really do Christmas dinner until then. And my dad does have like his side of the kitchen, so I can reheat things. It's not ideal, but I mean, you know, it's the compromises that you have to make with people with food allergies, right? Like, you have to make sure that things are separate. Anyway, that's beside the point. I was talking about redstone. I'm not a fan of that coffee. Okay, so, yeah, so the big change that I've made, I've put a hopper minecart underneath the beehives. So, what I was finding when I just had the hopper underneath, it wasn't necessarily collecting things. Every so often on this system here, you'll just find like a honey bottle just like on the floor down here, and you'll be really disappointed because that is one honey bottle that we don't get, right? So every so often on this small system, this module, you find that. So I was trying to figure out how to solve that, and it looks like just having a hopper minecart underneath does the trick. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a hopper minecart underneath all the beehives. The hopper minecart seems to suck in the item before the item can just go flying. So that seems to work. I'm not necessarily sure if this is 100% working, but you know, it hasn't dropped anything in all the time that I've kind of been playing around on this, and I've been AFK on this this save for a while. So like I was saying, the idea is to have these module slices stacked on top of each other. So we would have like 3 different rows. So this is row 1, then it would be down on row 2, and then it would be down on row 3, right? The hopper minecart here, this would have the items in, and that would go round over the top of the hoppers, drop down, and then go over the top of the next hoppers, right? And so on and so forth. The problem with that is that it will only drop off 1 item per hopper. I can't think of a better way of doing this. I guess we could put a hopper minecart in between the hopper and then do it that way, so the hopper minecart sucks in more items. But the idea is that this hopper minecart's just going to be on a loop constantly, so the minecart chest, rather, is just going to be on a loop constantly, and it's going to be full. I can't think of a better way of doing it. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. So now all I need to do is create a system where once this hopper minecart is empty, it goes back to pick up more items here. So all we need is a detector system, basically. And basically it will be a matter of, in fact, let's continue it from here, because we can maybe make this actually part of the stuff, right? So we've got our loop. We'll do a temporary loop, right? Now, obviously, okay, so this is the thing. This is the main loop, right? Like, let's do, no, rails, is it? Is it under rails? It is under rails. So this is the main loop, right? This loop goes around in a circle. We know this goes around in a circle. This is nice and fluffy and wonderful, and everyone loves a big old circle, right? Like, we don't have any issues with this. We need to make the minecart chest decide that it doesn't want to go around the circle. It wants to go back to the pickup station. Right? So right now, we have this little loopy loop going around. We need to decide that it's going back. In fact, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. All right? Uh-oh. Why did you stop? Right, so let's go around in a little circle. We need to say, hey, hopper minecart, minecart thingy-mabob, you are now going back home, right? So the way that I can see it is, I mean, we've done this sort of a thing before, right? Like, if we did that, bang, nice and easy, he's back, all right? So this is now in the correct place. So we need to make sure that that is turned off. So we want a detector rail. I guess we have a comparator coming out of that. Actually, let's do it this way. Wait, no. Does this... This will light. Dust. Thank you. Is that gonna work? Maybe? Right, let's just break the system a little bit here. Let's... It needs to... So, right now, if there's anything in the chest, it is just going to get stuck in the loop, right? So right now, in the system, it's just going to get stuck in that loop, okay? Because that keeps switching the detector, right? If we go, you, and empty out the minecart, so it's got nothing left in it, that will then tell it, right, it needs to get refilled. Let's get rid of those. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't work then. So okay, so we need to break the signal, right? Because we need to know how much signal it is we're getting from this. So can we do that there? We're getting a full signal, so then we do need a comparator. Right, we do need a comparator. Because we need to compare what we are getting out. Comp. I'm curious. Does it do that regardless? Oh, right. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I've done this before. It's got to be there, right? Right. We'll find out in a sec. Yes. So that's where that's got to be. So that is now... only giving out one signal. So if I put one item in... Oh, it doesn't work because it's not a freaking hopper minecart, idiot. Oh, actually, it's getting reloaded anyway. It's still only giving off one signal. So I guess that means that the minecart will never run empty, right? Made your own flower this easy. It was hard for 4 simple rolls. I need a repeater. I think I've done it. I think I've done it. I think I've done it. Yes, I've done it. Perfect. And then if we take out, like... So we've got, like, 2 stacks in here, is that right? Yeah, so if we take out, like... a stack. It should go home. It went home. Perfect. Oh, it went home, but that immediately triggered because it's impatient. Right, let's add a stack back into this. Let's take the lecterns out, and we know we've got a full stack. So that will then give... Basically, it will make sure that this fills up by one full stack. In fact, actually, you know what? No, like, for this hopper minecart, we want to make sure that this is, like, mega full. Okay, so that is the system I designate as the switcheroo modificator. So that's the switcheroo. Now we just need to hook this up so that this loop is integrated to this, right? So I'm thinking this direction goes into a bubble vator, or it like leads into a bubble vator or something. So we've got in. I'm just visualizing it in my head. So we need a bubble vator that will then spit out this item onto here, kind of thing, or drop it down. Because bubble vator will work, right? Like we can put these in bubble vators now. Right, let's just get rid of this. That will break the whole system. Rail. Thing is, we need to do this twice, right? Like, we need to do one for the shears, one for the bottles. Soul? I'll tell you what, let's link it up with the top of this. That's a cool idea. The great thing with rails now is that they waterlog, so this is actually a lot easier to do than before. Okay, that's the plan. I don't think this is going to necessarily work, but I might have to tweak it. Water. Kelp. Bone meal. I'm just messing around with things right now. Like, this is not how it's going to be in our world, but that should create a loop. Alright, that should create a little bit of a loop here. Now, the only issue I've got is that potentially I need to get rid of that. so that it pushes the minecart onto the track. And we'll also do this. There we go. Okay, so that should work now. This should be a... I'll tell you what. This is what we're gonna do. I'm going to... so we want to do glass. There we go. Just gonna throw as many out as I can, just so that I know that this system is gonna start working. I want a hopper. No, I want a chest. And I'm gonna put this one on. We're actually gonna put it into the system, just to make sure, first of all. Yes! It loops, it loops, it loops, it loops. Perfect. Right, so now that should make it go on dock, and it will wait until it is either full or if that's empty kind of thing. And it should refill these hoppers. That's what it should do now. And really what I want to do, I want to like spend time. I'm collecting a lot. I'm not losing anything. I think this is it. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. But yeah, obviously we also need a separate line for the shear. For the shears, right? So there's got to be a separate unloader and offloader. This whole glass chest, because there'll be one chest that goes into one minecart, right? One hopper minecart, which will feed all of these kind of thing. Let's just speed this along a little bit. Is that gonna fill up? Okay, so that's sent off the minecart. We'll just speed that up a little bit. And it should, when it gets to here, it should just go around the full loop. It should just stay going around the full loop because it's got more than enough items in its inventory. Yes. Okay, cool. See, it only ever puts one glass bottle in there, but I feel like it will be going around the loop quicker than the dispensers will be using the items, right? So it's going to start filling up these items to the point where these hoppers will get like fully fledged. As long, like if the whole system, if I have enough glasses in the whole system, then like it's fine. So I don't know if that made sense. It made sense in my head. But we have at least a way of refueling. So yeah, like I was saying, ideally I want more honey blocks than I do honeycomb. So we don't need too much of the shears. I think we only need like, to be honest, like that's probably more than enough honeycomb. I do want a lot more like honey itself. Oh, this ran out. This ran out, look. So it came back to dark. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so we've got 9. It should be 9 in every single one of these. So it's also even distribution, right? So every single dropper will get the exact right amount every single time unless the droppers get filled up. So when I'm first coming to do this, before I start turning on the system... I mean, I'm going to have to pre-fill the droppers anyway, because we don't want the system to break. And I definitely need like some form of access so I can access these droppers hoppers. So maybe we... I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of like in these spots here we just have scaffolding going up so I can access all the different things. Yeah, that's probably the best way. So I can access that, and we should have that next to every dropper kind of thing, so that you've at least got access to every single dropper, so you can just make sure that there's no like honey block breakification. But I like this. I think this works. I think this works. Now, obviously, in the world, it'll be a little bit more condensed, but that's okay. We can do that. We need a lot more space than what I thought we would need, so I'm going to need to do some digging. So I think that's probably what we'll do today, because effectively I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of height times by 3. So I need 18 blocks tall. And width is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one module. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it should be 12 wide, but also 13, I guess, because we've got this bit, 14, 15. So it should be 15 wide, 16. If I make 18th depth cube, 18 depth, 18 height, what's the width of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I, out of interest, can I do that from here as well? Do I get the exact same result? That should give us 3. If I can, that's going to save space. Yes, I can. I can. So that's how that goes. These go in the middle, and then we just have it going the other side, right? Like, so the beehive will be quite literally not there, but there kind of thing on the second layer. So that's the width of this. And if we want that 3 times over, we've got 1, 2... so we've got, yeah, so 1, 2, 3. So we've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times by 3. Not too bad then. Not too bad. I'm happy with like 24 wide with a height of 18 and depth of 18. So 18b 24. Okay. Right, this is what we're going to start doing. We're going to start digging out that hole and make sure that it's all like clear and clean and square and everything like that. And then we can start building this, and I'll probably decorate around it. So I'm going to give a little bit of height. Did I show you guys this? Did I show you guys this? It's a bit derpy. I can't quite figure out whether I like it or not, but it is supposed to be plum. It's supposed to be plum. This is her shrine. Did I show you this? Look, she's even got like a hand on the hips because she has a little bit of attitude kind of thing. And then I was going to put like a crystal here so that she had like a ball of magic in her hand. Did I show you this? I don't remember. Anyway, well, if I did or if I didn't, what do you guys think? Really who I need right now is Jen, right? I need Jenna's to tell me whether or not it works. This is going to be her shrine right here. So, we're going to need... I mean, I've already got stuff here. I've already got loads of glass bottles and things. So it's 18 by 18 by 24. Why does that not? Okay, so it needs to definitely go wider here. If I want what I want, it's going to have to be a lot wider than this space. Okay, good to know. Alright, what about height? Do I have a height of 18 here? No! No, I don't. That is a height of 8. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to dig down a little bit. Definitely have to gonna like clean out some more of this kind of thing. So if I say that that is the height there, I probably need to go higher than 18. We probably have to go 20 because of the bottom rail. So if that's the height, how much do I have? No. So I have 8 there, so I need to go down 10. Noted. Okay, so at least that is the depth of this. I think we go in that direction there just because I know for a fact that's where my beacon is. And there's also like a little extra cave here that we don't have to dig into. So I think we do it in this area here. This is going to be like the first corner, I think, of the full 18. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it's going to go to there, I think. Thought I had my beacon over here. Beacon effect? I do have my beacon effect here. Okay. I don't have my beacon effect in here, though. That's annoying. I think what I'm going to do first, I'm going to close off this roof. So we know we want to go like this, I think. I think I'm just going to like lay it flat first, and then we can always like eat back into it if we want to. Do I have any sits on me? I do, because they're in here, right? There we go. That should just help light up this area. In fact, let's just get up on top of this. Just make sure that it is fully lit. It is. Good, 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 good. So like I said, I'm just going to... We can, like I said, we can always open this roof back up later if I really wanted to. But right now, I'm just going to... Am I out of... I'm out of it. Wow. There we go. Well, at least that gives a little bit of a roof on it, I guess. And like I said, this is going to be kind of like the corner so that we've got a walkway that goes around it. The storage system, I would say, is going to be here. And the input chests probably somewhere on this side here. All right, so we've got the input chest, and then the chest will go down underneath us. That's the idea. So let's... Well, first off, I want to get rid of this dirt wall I created. I think I did that in the last episode. And this is going to become kind of like a thing here. We'll just kind of make it look good. I can hear zombies somewhere in the world. We said that this was going to be the corner, even though I've got that there. Noted. I really wish I had a beacon effect. And I definitely want stained glass for this. I'll probably do like yellow stained glass or something like that. Do you know what? I don't need the beacon. It's fine. I can't be bothered to figure out where exactly the beacon lies, so we are just not going to do the beacon. I am going to need some form of shulker boxes, though, to be able to empty out my inventory because we are yet again burrowing into stone. Where are we going to? Just make sure that that's clear. Where is it? Is it over here? I think it's just over and I think it's just there. I think that's the spot of the beacon. So I think this whole dig is going to be outside of the beacon's grasp, unfortunately. Right, that is the tail end of that. And then we also need to go 18 in that direction as well, right? So the way I'm looking at it, this bit here is going to be the modular bit. Maybe we make sure that this area here is a little bit more walkable. I can change that. With the way that these, like, things are formed there, so that's not the end of the world. I just don't want to, like, walk down into this and then not be able to get around it, kind of thing. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think I said 20, right? Like, that just gives us a little bit extra space if we need to work around things as well. And the fact that I can hear a zombie somewhere tells me that there is a cave very close to where I'm supposed to be. Okay, so that now irons that bit out. Let's do the same with this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm going to block this off. $18, 19, 20. Tell me if I did that wrong. I probably did. And it's 24 wide, right? Let's light this up a little bit more. And then we'll carve out the inner bit, then we'll go down the next layer and so on and so forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Perfect. Okay, so that should be enough, and then if I come back out in this direction, I should be exactly where I want to be, right? There shouldn't be any overlap. That's what I'm trying to say. I can still hear the zombies. That's the scary bit. I can hear multiple zombies. There's definitely somewhere fairly close by. Was I off by 1? Oh. I was off by a lot because I didn't measure something correctly, did I? Okay, that's fine. Instead of going in this direction, we're actually going to change hat here. So that's 23, 22, 20, 19, 18. I think that should be right? That should line up here. I measured it wrong previously. Okay, apparently I did 19. I don't know why I did 19, but okay. I can hear them. There's definitely a chamber somewhere that has multiple creepers and things. It's not nighttime, is it? I need to make that a little bit more obvious, that thing. The lever on there. Nope, it's definitely daytime. Right, so there's definitely a hole. Oh. Let me in. So there's definitely something in that direction there noted. So now that means that we need to go out in that direction a little bit more. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24. So we only needed to go out like 2 extra in this direction. Sure, not a problem. But that does mean that we need to do the same up here as well. I can count, by the way. Just so everyone's aware. I can count. I can't. Right, I am going to get rid of all this gravel, because this gravel is going to be a nightmare. Okay, that's as far as I'll go. Is that right? An extra 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that can get covered up. Perfect. And that can also get covered up. Right, cool. I'm gonna try and replace all the dirt and stuff with like stone. You know how we did before? It's just so that I can see the boundary a little bit. That's gonna be the top of it. I just want to make sure that we've got the right boundaries. I can always dig out. Like, digging is easy, right? Like, digging is not a problem. It is a little bit of a chore, but it's not a problem. Let's be facing it. I'm tempted to move the beacon though, because this will make the work a lot easier. In fact, maybe we could just get a new beacon. Because I can't be bothered to go all the way down to collect the beacon that we've already got. So maybe we could just go and get a new beacon. We're going to need a new beacon anyway, right? So that might sound like more effort than it's worth. Just get a new beacon. But we're going to need a new beacon anyway. In fact, we need 7 beacons, I think, for Plum's Shrine. So... and then 1 to go in my ender chest. So we're going to need to go and get some more beacons anyway. So I'm kind of tempted to go and do that, honestly. And I'm going to cheese it when we kill the wither. I'll put them in the end kind of thing. Like, just because I can't be bothered. Although that being said, the end is like really far away. It might just be easier just to kill him in some cave somewhere. Oh. I missed a thing. It is this bit. Okay, let's continue on. Let's just... I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna just, like, carve this out for the time being. I mean, what I've just done right there with this, like, this is the exact reason why a beacon would be so much more powerful. It would make the whole project go a little bit quicker. So I think I am gonna go and get a second beacon. We'll set it up for this project. Because even though we're not, like, digging out as much of a spot as the sugarcane farm, like, we're still digging, you know, and, like, it adds up, right? Like, how long you spend mining a block adds up. And I'm definitely strong enough to go and get another beacon, so let's go and do that. Let's go and do that. I know, we're working on the bee farm, but this is part of the bee farm and this is going to help me with the bee farm, right? Like, it just means that I don't have to dig all of that out without a beacon kind of thing. I mean, I know there's a beacon very, very, very close by, and I could just move that beacon. I could, right? Like, I could just move that beacon, but I'm going to need a second beacon anyway, so... Let's go do that. Before I do that, though, let's go and empty out my inventory. Because we're going to need to change items. Because in order for that, we need a wither rose stuff. So let's do this. So we'll put these on. Nether materials. I'm gonna swap my smite sword. Oh, I just realized. Maybe we should have put the netherite on the smite sword, because that's the one that we're going to be using to loot withers. I'll keep that. That can go away. Okay, so that's sorted out that. Let's also get some fireworks. A new beacon. Beacon B. Well, this beacon will probably go in this grey chest, or maybe it will have its own chest. But yeah, it will certainly be useful. Then that means that the beacon I've currently got can be fixed down. To answer your hilarious attempts at puns seriously. Right, everything else here I need to kind of like put into a chest of some kind, because I can't be bothered to sort them. I'm just going to throw them all in there for the time. Okay, let's go down. Do I have everything I need to collect? Yeah, I think I do. Let me in! So we only need 3 wither heads, right, for a new beacon to create the wither. So that's what we'll do. Where is the... Where is it? It's in this direction, I think. Where's the fortress? Aha! Found it straight away. So I think to make... I just need to fly around and hope that thingies spawn. Oh, hello. I'll take those. Ow. Let me eat, damn it. Ah. I don't know what was... Can you not, please? I do have fire protection on. There we go, we got one. But now I'm withered again. We got ahead, like, that's, like, within the first 5 withers. That's not bad. Oh, boy. There's quite a few here. I had a dream that I was playing Minecraft, and the critical hit thing had, like, a unique sound. I was like, oh, that was cool, because I'm never entirely sure whether I've made a critical hit. Can you not, please? So you have one with a head. That's not bad. Some more over here. Oh, is that a second? That was a second with a head as well. Cool. Can you not, please? Oh my goodness, the blazes are the worst. We need to go. Yep. We need to go. Oh boy. Popped a totem. I got 3 wither skulls! Okay, never mind. We're good. No more fortress needed. That was the quickest I've ever got. That was the quickest I've ever got, like 3. Do I have another totem in here? I don't think I do keep totems in here, do I? Maybe I should start. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Womble, you blithering idiot. Hey, Sign, how's it going? Okay. Alright, let's go back to the... What's it over here? Whew! I bet there's a mod for that. I bet there is a mod for that. That's true. I bet there is. There's a mod for everything. So we got the 3 skulls. Like, that was record-breaking time. I think I only killed, like, 5 skellies, right? That's crazy. I've never known it be that good before. Okay, I've only got a couple of totems left. Okay, so this is what we're gonna go and do now, because I'm on the almighty run of let's try and... Do you know what? I don't want to keep those. Let's try and distract myself for as long as possible, so I don't have to dig a hole. We're gonna go and get some more totems. We're gonna get some more totems, okay? That's what we're gonna do. TwitchCon 2023. You went to TwitchCon? Oh, Twitch recap. That's a recap thing. I was like, wait, what? It's a recap thing. How was your Twitch recap? Do you know what mine was? Mine was Minecraft. That's what it was this year. It was just Minecraft. I had like 5 games. Minecraft was the main one. Dungeons and Dragons was number 2. Makes sense, right? Because I have literally been playing Minecraft all year and I haven't got bored of it, which is brand new for me. have a fun Minecraft mod at the moment. It's winter and always snowstorming. So to prevent freezing to death, I live underground until I keep warm enough and such. Also, RimWorld was like the 3rd game on my list. So those were the main 3. The 4th one was something I've forgotten. I think it might have been Kerbal 2 was the 4th one. So I don't think I played Kerbal at all this year. There we go. Put my better gear on for this. I was in your stats. In terms of watched, I didn't really watch that much this year, so I think you were in mine as well, Discount, but like not very many hours watched, in all honesty. I tend not to watch too much stuff anymore. Atlas Fallen, Factorio, Minecraft, and New World. I've got random experience here from where I've killed them in the past and I didn't pick up the experience. The best way to get the Omen effect is to kind of like fly up high and then drop down low and they respawn. At some point, I need to turn this into like a dedicated farming area for Bad Omen. I might even move villagers over here, so it's just a raid farm kind of thing. But I'm not quite there yet. I mean, I only really care about the totems in the raids at the moment. I'm not overly that bothered in getting emeralds, like a massive amount of emeralds, and I won't be bothered about that until I get... well, the raid farm would probably be in that water there, and then this is where we would get the Omen from. But like, I'm not going to be bothered about that until I have like my villagers properly set up. But honestly, the latest update that nerfed the villagers even more is like just making me think there's no point in villagers anymore. So you were number 4. But Minecraft was nowhere to be seen. Interesting. Womble is on my number 2 most viewed stream. Number 2. Wow. I'm you know, I've gone up in your rankings, son, because I reckon last year I was like 4th, right? I'm pleased with that. Thank you. I appreciate that. To be honest, I don't stream as much these days as what I used to. I used to stream a lot more frequently. So, and you two are probably here 90% of the time that I'm streaming, so. I appreciate it. Ah, here we go. Now there's a few more of them. Oh my god, the bows. It's like a knockback or something that they've got. Do not burn a totem whilst doing this, though. Still no Bad Omen effect. Like, no matter how many of these I kill. There you are. There he is. I see him. I missed. Come here. Ow. Got him. Okay, so now I have to be very careful because I've got to fly over the base. I've not done this on stream yet. I've done this a few times off of stream, but I haven't actually done this on stream just yet. And the main reason for that is because I was bored off stream one time and I was like, I want to do a raid. I want some challenge. So I kind of like figured the process of beating raids, hence why I've got the... Because my first raid I beat on this save was actually off stream. So I just need to skirt around my what's it so I don't trigger the thing anywhere near me. Because down there is villagers, and having Ravagers run around that when I've got custom trees and things, that would be bad. And I know this from experience, because Animal triggered a raid in my village one time with custom trees and stuff, and the Ravagers come through and they just blow everything up. So I come over to here, which is close enough, it's not like a million miles away. Oh, there they are. Got him. Oh, killed him straight away as well. That's pretty pleasing when you do that. Come back. This isn't a foolproof technique of doing it this way, because sometimes this village does just give you the defeated thing. There we go. That's the first wave. And you also have to be careful, because if you stand here and they spawn up there, they just come and kill you. Well, they haven't killed me yet, but that's what they'll try and do, so you have to be careful. It's down there, cool. Oh, the problem that I have is that they move around so quick. So I can't actually kill them. Because they're still running to the village, and they think the center point of the village is the bell, right? Come on! Where's the other guy? Oh, he's on top. He's where I was standing. You coming down, buddy? So yeah, you do have to be careful with standing on top of there. But I like to stand on there so that I can get the above ground. Oh wait, no, they were on this one. I see. But from up here, you can kind of see where they're coming from. Coming from up that direction, I think. Yep. Kill the witch first. Oh, we got a Ravager as well. I need to be careful of that now. So now we're into the little bit more of a harder thing. Need to kill the witch first, because otherwise they just heal. I've killed someone. Ah! No, I got poison. Take out the Ravager. Ravagers are tough. Just be very careful where he is. No! No, am I stuck in here? You they just land right next to the Ravager. Not good. Oh, hi. You. So this is where the villagers are. They shouldn't be able to get the villagers, but you do have to be careful, because sometimes they do like go, raid is now defeated, like village has been defeated, even though the village hasn't been defeated. Right, I've still got the Ravager left. Don't get bit. They do like to munch. Why are they kind of like getting stuck there, I wonder? I'm not sure where the last guy is, but I am gonna sleep the night away first. Don't know where the last guy is. We'll have to use the bell to find him. He's got a slither of health. He's not within the vicinity of that bell. Oh, there he is. I see him. He's in with the cows. Oh, is that the one that I left before? Yeah, must be. There we go. He's down. Right, okay, so this is the one where we should get the... should get the totems, because that's what we really want, right? Witches first? Oh, we don't... no totems on this one. Interesting. This is just a witch-only one by the looks of it. I have to be careful with the witches, because they can be a huge pain. Bow fight! There's a witch. Yeah, do you need to be careful of the witches? Die already. There was definitely 3 witches, so we should be aware of that. We've got an axe guy coming, so I've got to be careful of him, because they can hit hard. And we've still got 1 witch to find. I don't know where the 3rd witch is. Okay, these guys are easy. Yeah, so the last one is a witch. Oh no, it's not. Maybe we only had 2 witches. Maybe I killed one of the witches. Interesting. There you go. Okay, so this one should be a totem part. I think. Yeah, look at him go. Look at him go. So he's got a totem. So let's go and kill him first. Oh no. Vex. Freaking Vexes came out and took the bullet. Hey T-Man, how's it going, my dude? Oh, we got a Vex on me. Get out. Sometimes it's easier just to do a drive-by. Also, sometimes it's absolutely safer to, like, kind of get rid of the minions first, because those axe guys are just as painful as the Ravengers sometimes. So sometimes it's easier just to get rid of these guys. Oh boy. Don't light up. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Alright. Maybe I should have switched to the... golden carrots. Right. You. Dead. Okay, so he's down. So he should have dropped a totem somewhere. Maybe he didn't. I'll be a little bit annoyed if he didn't. Did I pick it up? I didn't pick it up. Oh. Die. Die. Can you stop throwing the freaking potions. Get out of it! Don't you do it! Why is there now a zombie here? Go on, get. You're not allowed. Okay, we've still got the Ravager. Ravagers are dangerous. Ravagers are dangerous. They like to go munchy munchy. Yeah. Fucking witch. Missed her. I'm still looking to see if they dropped a totem, but it doesn't look like he did. Can you not? No, no, bad. Stay back. Okay, you... I'm gonna keep around just for a second. We've got two, actually. Actually, yeah. Which can go? Ow. Can you not do that? Okay, thank you. Did we pick up a totem? Oh, we didn't. So maybe we didn't get a totem from... Oh, we did. It's there. Found it. Okay, it was hidden. Okay, so the last guy is up there. Look, I can see him. So let's just kill him. This poison effect needs to go. I've got 14 seconds worth of poison. That's just rude. Where is he? Where are they? They're down there, look. Oh, this poison effect. Still got slowness. I got one guy. Semi-lurking for a bit, gonna roast some potatoes, sure. I don't think this is like a full-blown raid. Like, this hasn't been a full-blown raid, right? Oh, because I've only got one totem out of it. There doesn't seem to be any more totems on this run. Yeah, I guess this wasn't a full-blown raid. I don't know where the third guy is. Not within range of the bell. I do not see him. They kind of spawned in over here, so I'm half wondering whether they fell into like a hole. Maybe? There's a bunch of crap down here. Jesus Christ. Oh, we got a music disc. First crew launch out of pad 40, which will be Axiom. Nice. I feel like the skeletons were more dangerous than the raid. Standard mobs are more dangerous than the raid. Wow. When you've got an elytra on. I don't know where this last guy is. They kind of spawned over here, right? So could have fallen down this gap. Oh, looky, looky who I found down there. Do you see him? I see him. New totem. May as well pick up the emerald as well. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get stuck down here when the next thingy. So I can't actually see where they are. Aha! Here's the full-blown bit. Oh boy, this is the tough bit because we've got multiple guys here. I've got 2 Ravengers. They're all pathing, or at least trying to path to me. That guy, I need to get him to stay still. Okay, so this is my plan. We're gonna go through, we're gonna take out the witch first. I missed. Okay, you're going out first then, I guess. That will at least bring some of them over as well, and die! Missed him. Oh boy, there's 2 Ravengers there. I need to get the guy off of this Ravenger. Oh, got him. Perfect. No, no, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Need to go. Okay, that's good. Got him. Okay, so I got the two Vex spawning guys. Okay, there's 3 of them. Well, I got 2 of the 3. And now it's nighttime. This makes this whole process a little bit worse. Let's see if we can quickly sleep away. I might not be able to. Might not have that luxury, but will just help get rid of the mobs out there. We're halfway through with this final raid, so... Oh boy. Oh, you bastard. This is now gonna make this 10 times harder. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be difficult now. Run through, run through, run through, run through, run through, run through. Okay. Pop that back in. Did I pick up my bow? I did. Did I pick up any arrows? I did. Good. Idiot! Yeah, I know, right? Like, I just got swamped. The Vex guy was spawning in Vexes and they were hurting the villagers, so I had to get in there. I had to. There was no other way. Or at least that's what I thought, but I don't think they can hurt the villagers. Oh, do I have my rockets? Get in my inventory. Oh, where's my elytra? I don't have an elytra. Okay. So I still didn't pick that up. There it is. Put in there. Goodness sakes. Yeah. Okay, right. A little less frantic now. Jesus Christ, those guys... God damn it! Like, they pack a punch, the axe guys. I need to be a little bit more careful. Need to be a little bit more careful. Let's deal with them from the high ground. It's the fact that they move so fast as well. Normal difficulty. No, it's on hard difficulty, Cyan. Which, in my opinion, is actually easier than normal. No, stop freaking regenning! Oh, I'm getting hit by Vexes now. Just need to take down this freaking witch. That's what I need. Like, once the witch is down, the rest are easy. Oh, fuck off with your freaking axes. Yeah, it's 9 hearts. Yeah, it makes sense. Right, he's down. The thing is, the witch keeps healing them as well, right? So I have to be quick with it. That's why I'm, like, not playing it the most strategically. I don't know where the witch has gone. Oh, will you stop that? No, piss off! Jesus. Okay, I've only got 2 left, so it shouldn't be as difficult now. Famous last words. Right, where is this witch? Ah! It's got to be somewhere then. Under here? Nope. Which direction did they come in from? They come in from this direction again? I'm not sure because I spent the beginning part of this underground, right? Fucking hell. So I think the most annoying thing with this is that we only got 2 extra totems. I don't need to beat the raid, so I'm just going to leave. We'll just let this raid continue until it despawns. I only got 2 extra totems, and I used, like, in the whole time that I was there, I used up 2 totems and died once. A little bit annoyed that I died. I shouldn't have died there. But I did kind of get swamped, and that was mainly because I was like, I was afraid that the village was getting overrun. Okay, well, oh well, it is what it is. First time I've died to a raid. I also have a new music disc. Do I have it already? I already had it. Okay. Oh, bollocks. I need to go to the bathroom, so we're gonna go and do that real quick. And then we'll come back to doing whatever we were doing before I got distracted with the raid. So I'll be back. So, I'm back. Sorry, abrupt ending to music is confirmed. I'm back. Okay, so... Where am I? Was it going to auto-detect the game? There we go, it is. Good. Fun fact about this up-and-coming crew launch, the last crew launch Space Force was Apollo 7 in 1978. Yes, that was Slick 40, right? It's been a decade, and we're about to do it for the first time since then. Some big history is being made at Slick 40. Last crew capsule. Right, we will... Right, yeah, that's what we were doing. We were doing the wither stuff. That's what... It's like, I had a huge blank then, because I had no idea what, for the life of me, I was doing. I was like, what? Why did I go hunting for emeralds and things? And actually, I want the saddles. Saddles are pretty useful at the moment. I'm going to get rid of everything else, though. Leather tunic, and get rid of that. I want the saddles because the saddles can be used for the horses. So, you can have a saddle. Oh, you're apparently not tame. You can have a saddle. You're apparently not tame. You can have a saddle. You can have a saddle. There we go. So we've got 2 to tame on there. There we go. So that got rid of those. I lost all of my experience. I lost all of my levels. Which is not exactly ideal. There we go, that got rid of those. Okay, that can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in that corner, that can go in the corner there. And we never touch them again. Got a couple of glass bottles out of that as well. Nice, 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 nice. Where is my glass? So I'll put those in there. They can go away, that can go, that can go. Tempted to put the glowstone dust in there as well, but I won't. Sticks can go in there. Random torch can go in there. Sugarcane. In growables, I guess? Yeah. Golden carrots. Seeds can also go there, sure. There we go. Okay, let's go and get... I need soul sand. Okay. Don't start accidentally putting down those. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to find out where we're going to put this up. I need some more rockets because I used a lot of rockets in that fight. Let's go and make some more rockets. Falcon Heavy launching something very, very shuttle-like this couple of weeks. Did they manage to get Falcon Heavy launched? I know it kept getting postponed. And various news media was like, oh my god, they like postponed like 5 weeks in a row. It's like, yeah. What do you want them to do? Just launch and not check? Like, I don't... What do you want? Wow. We are nearly filled with sugarcane here. Let's put the paper away. Yeah, there was like mainstream news that was like, oh no, they're not launching, there's something wrong, like they're completely unreliable, SpaceX, blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, no, what the fuck? You don't know what you're on about, sir. You don't know what you're on about. You have no quandary of what the fuck is going on. Still grounded because of the weather. Yeah. So still grounded. Problem vehicle, problem bunch of other crap. So we've been pushed for like another week, and they may have to re-statics fire. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's all part of the process. So yeah, it didn't go up. Okay. Because the sheer amount of like news articles I've read that said like SpaceX no longer reliable, this, that, and the other, and it's like, what the fuck are you on about? They are reliable because they're not launching and blowing up their ship. And one of them had the X-37B super secret science thing. I think that's probably why it's picked up as much media attention, is because it's obviously, you know, it's got a super secret science spy plane. Where is the... There it is. I just want to glide down this path, but I don't think I can. So I'm gonna cop out on this. You, sir, are not where I want you to be. Well, free pork chop, I guess, but... There's another? Yeah, I didn't know that you could hit me. Get out of here, you little shit. I didn't know that you could, like, hit me. Ow. Oh, boy. I hate this. I hate this bit. I hate flying through the nether. Why do I do it? There we go. I got it. Get out of it. I just hear like one of the piglins go. Random. Ow. Knock my head. Eat the pork chop. Oh god, the speed! Yeah, I know, it makes me nervous as well, but when you leave the end portal so far away, it is the only way to do it quickly. There we go. Jesus Christ. This is what happens when you have, yeah, your end portal crazy far away. Now, you are not invited here. Oh, would you look at that? I got a little bit of useful items in here. Okay, I'm gonna set my spawn here. Right, so we'll set our spawn here. Actually, I'm going to... Now, I'll leave that like that for the time being, right? In we go. Oh boy, I saw lava for a second there. I was like, ah! Where's my way out? This is my way out. Okay, let's just not get stupid and look at an Enderman. Did you manage to sort out the bee farm? Yep, that's what we're working on. That's what we're working on, Turing. We sorted it out. I mean, it's quite clear I'm working on the bee farm, right? That it's quite clear that that's what I'm doing. Right? Like, it's clear that that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so how does this work? Because I always forget how this works. And the last thing I need is a wither loose in the end. Okay, how do I get this to work? Now, is it a matter of like, this is the center here, and you do this, and you do that, and then you put the thing in? Is that how it works, and then it gets trapped? Or do you need like an obsidian block underneath the wither or something? I can't remember. Does it still work? If I do this, am I gonna have like a whole problem of wither in the nether? Like wither in the end? That would be bad. Is this right? Is that right? I feel like this is not right. Let me have a look. I want to cheese it. Because we've already beaten the wither, right? Like, we've done it once. I don't need to. Obsidian below? You think obsidian below? I don't think it is. But maybe that is. I don't know. Yeah, maybe there is obsidian below, right? I don't know. Right. Speaking of shuttles, Dream Chaser went Neil Armstrong facility for thermal testing. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what. So I think this is also like too far back. Right, let's go and get some obsidian. Because I do think obsidian is going to be needed. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just making a little bit more space. Okay, so let's get rid of this, because I don't think this is right. I think we need to go down like 1 extra layer and put obsidian below. But it's a matter of figuring out exactly where the obsidian goes. So if I were to guess, I would say the center of the wither needs to be like there. That's where the heads are. Side face Vulcan pushed back to next year because they didn't have a good wet dress the first time round. Because if we put the shoulders here, then you've got the tail light poking out here, and I feel like it goes to this spot and it'll just get escaped. But if we have... Oh wait, no, maybe the head and shoulders are here. No. Yeah, so like the head here, and then the shoulders and the tail here, right? Like, so that's what I think. So let's do this, right? So I think It goes like, oh, I needed 5. Hang on a sec. Hang on. It is a T, right? Do you need 5? Soul sand, or do you need 4? Oh, now I'm very confused. I think I'm like 1 sandstone, 1 short. Maybe. I'm very confused. I don't know what's happening. Ah! Wait, okay. I need to have a look at the... I'm sure it's only 4. I'm trying to Google it. I think I am correct. Dream Chaser looks like a real nice craft. Right, should we just go for it? I think this works, but we could just have like a whole problem on our hands. If we do have a whole problem on our hands, I'm running away and then we'll come back with like some better gear. The lonely block is at 0.0. The lonely block. This one needs to be there. Quick save, I know, right? I'm gonna go for it. No, the soul sand. The lowest soul sand. Yeah, so that's at 0.0. That's what I thought. Screw it. I'm doing 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 it. No more talking. No more talking. No more talking. No more talking. Oh god. 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 Okay, so I was right. I was right. It didn't break anything here. Good. It worked. It worked. I got another star. Right, off we go. I'm not gonna lie, I got very scared then. Like when the Enderman started attacking, I was like, oh shit, it's not worked. What do we want to save from here? We'll save the blaze powder, we'll save the nugget, save the eye, why not? I'll save the tiny little oak plant, we'll save some of the dirt. Nylium, I guess. String. Do I need the string? I don't need the string. I will save the raw pork chops though. I will take the crimson stuff. Streamlights. Anything else that's valuable in here? Gravel. I don't see anything else that might be considered valuable, at least not for the time being. Maybe the soul sand and the soil can come with me. I'll take the door, because it's a pre-crafted thing. Also, that is going in there. Because now I know that it's safe, and we're not going to lose it if we die and burn. on the way back, which we shouldn't do, to be fair. Right, let's go back. It worked better than I thought it was going to, Cyan. It shows you that sometimes, very rarely, I do know what I'm doing. It was just very loud. I wasn't expecting it to be that loud, which means I've got like... This means I've got some like sound setting or whatever like on louder than what I should in Minecraft. It's probably creatures. I don't know what the wither is under. No. Well. Do you know what? That's as far as I'll go anyway, because I need to go up the stairs next. That was a good way to, like, use up 1 billion rockets. But I've got plenty of gunpowder, so we're good. I'm creating gunpowder at the wazoo, so... Don't mind me, just coming through. I'm also gonna put, like, my endstone in, because we've got endstone now. I don't think I will ever use the endstone, but I've got the endstone. It could be useful when I wanna maybe blend with the bamboo wood. We'll put that in here. This can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. We've got 2 Eyes of Ender, which I will keep in here because we've got the blaze powders and stuff. Nether star. We need obsidian for that, right? Oh, I could have got more obsidian while I was in the end. Yeah, that's the best place for obsidian, isn't it? I guess another place would be just like a lava lake somewhere and water bucket it. How much obsidian do you need for a beacon? 3? Get rid of that as well. I watched the other 2 things despawn in front of me. Okay, so we need to go and find 3 pieces of obsidian. Because I don't have any obsidian at all, whatever. Interesting. I thought I did. I thought I had some somewhere, but... evidently not. So let's go and get a water bucket. And we'll go and find a lava lake real quick. I know which lava lake I want to pave over because it's been annoying me. I'll tell you what, let's sleep first. I don't know if that did anything. By the way, chat, did I ever show you my plum shrine I made? I made a shrine for Plum, because Plum's dead. Does this look like Plum? Discount! Does this look like Plum? It's the hair. Plum. Janice's D&D character. She died. We killed her. Or at least the party killed her. Discount killed her. What do you think? I mean, I'm limited by the blocks, right? I'm limited down to what I can create, but... And I will put a thing here. I know what a thing means. I don't know if discount's around. I'm gonna go and get rid of this lava over here because it annoys me. It was annoying me whenever I was trying to get a horse. Because the horses like to randomly walk into the lava. How many do we need? We only need 3, but I am going to make as... I'm just going to drain this entire lava lake of obsidian, and then we may as well keep some stored. Yeah, okay. That one can stay for the time being. There we go. Okay, that will do for the time being. I said that will do for the time being, but actually, you know what? I may as well just, like, get rid of all the lava here. I wonder if that one will give me a thing. This one will. No, okay. No, okay, I need to be careful because I'm going to lose obsidian this way. Yeah. Losing obsidian, it's dropping into the lava. Very annoying. There we go. Okay, well, at least I've done things. Well, I can't bother to empty the rest of it, but it'll do. The raid has vanished. So I didn't technically beat the raid, because there was still one person left, but Didn't do it to beat the raid, I did it so that I could get some more totems. Okay, so we've got some obsidian. I'm gonna put those in here. So that's with the egg. I've also got an end crystal. So what I want now is 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 5. 5 of those. And 1 of these. Perfect. I'm fully aware, by the way, that I could have finished digging that hole. Now we need the actual beacon, which means we need blocks of things. We got quite a lot of emeralds, not enough though. I think it's like that. That's how many blocks you need, right? Maybe an extra 10. I think that's it. That's all you need. So I should be able to make a full beacon with that. We'll put the emeralds down first for it, and then I'll put the... Just thinking, where would be the best place to put this beacon? So it needs to be underneath here, doesn't it, right? And if I go... Okay, I know exactly where I'm gonna put it. Now I've got my orientation right. We'll put it on the ground level. I'm just gonna put it like outside of the beekeeper's cottage, just over here kind of thing, and I think it should reach. How do you jump over walls? I know you can do it. I know it's doable. How do you do it? So I've got the beacon effect here though. This is what's really confusing me, is that... Oh no, I don't have the beacon effect here. Okay, so yeah, we'll put it here. 8, 9. That's almost as though it was supposed to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll fill the rest in with this. And that at least will give me some beacon range, I guess. And like I said, this is not going to be a permanent beacon. This is only a temporary beacon. This is a beacon of necessity, not a beacon of style. Oh, I've got none left. Let's go with the block of gold then, I guess. Wait, is it 3 stacks? Maybe it's 3 stacks of blocks. If it is, I'm screwed because I don't have enough. Or maybe I added an extra layer here and I didn't need to. Oh no, I'm good. I was right by 1 block. Good. Good to know. Good to know, good to know, good to know. In fact, I will turn that into this, and then we can get the... Haste, haste, do it. Thunderbar, there we go. Now we've got the haste. And I could even turn the other one into like jump boost so that we occasionally... Why am I hitting that one? That's not my... This one. Okay, back to the beehive. Oh, the distractions, the distractions. But this will make this whole process so much easier. We need to go and get some chests down here as well, so we've got like a somewhere to put all these items. Do I have some in here? I've got a couple of shulker boxes, so it'll have to do for the time being, but I'll need more. Might have to make some shulker boxes for it. Yeah, this is already like 10 times better than what it was previously. Like, before it was just like, I'm not doing that. Now it's like, I might be able to do this for like at least 5 minutes kind of thing before I get bored. I can hear the zombies, so there's definitely a cave somewhere near here that hasn't been lit up. Which is frustrating because, you know, I keep finding these caves. The moment you think you're done... I'm gonna move these down here, then I can start offloading my crap into it. Here, let's put that down as well. Get rid of the dirt. There's so much dirt. This should not take long now. I mean, how long have I been going? I've been going for 2 hours, and I'm pretty sure that I started this like 2 hours ago, and I probably could have dug the hole by now if I hadn't have gone and got the beacon. But, like, it would have been 2 hours of me being bored out of my mind. Now, I distracted myself. I've got another beacon, which I can use again. I don't have to do that again. Well, I will have to do that again, but I don't have to do it again so soon. And, you know, I've entertained myself. You know, we fought off a raid. We fought the Wither. We had a little bit of an adventure, you know? Farmed Wither Skulls, which really did not take me that long, but it did use up a totem. That was where the raid squirrel came from, because I used a totem when I was getting the Wither Skulls. Didn't take me long, but, you know. I've got going into here as a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah. 21. So why are we not doing that up here? Because I'm an idiot. I can't count. That's why. At some point, I need to find that cave. And I need to light it up. No, don't add it into the floor. You're just going to be mining there in a second. Just wait until I run out of inventory space, because it'll be a thing. Dinging is quite fun when you have the right mood. It's satisfying to see the progress you're making. Oh, absolutely, 100% agree. But the thing is that, like, so my beacon effect is, like, ends just here. So that's where the original beacon ended, if I didn't get that new one. And I have to dig over here, right? So it's like, I could have just gone back and forth, got the beacon every 2, like, seconds or whatever, and done that. That would have been a hassle. Or I could have just left it without the beacon, occasionally picking up beacon effect, making it quicker. Or I could just go out of my way for, like, 3 hours and get distracted and have fun. So that's what I would do. Like, I agree, like, mining can be quite fun once you've figured out how much you've done. But without the beacons, when you know you have a beacon and you can very quickly, like, go through stuff and then you're not doing it, it can be very annoying. And we're digging this out so that we can build a redstone farm, right? Like, so... Need the beacon. Running haste effect is... yeah. Running for haste effect is not fun. Yeah. Hence why I went to get the beacon. Hence why I went to go and get the beacon. Because I couldn't be bothered. Couldn't be bothered to do it manually. We're past that part of the game now. We should never have to do that again. Like, we're way overpowered to be left to those sort of devices. Like, really, we shouldn't be running out of, like, shulker boxes or storage or anything like that, because, like, we're past that part of the game now. I'm definitely way into the more of the end game than what I ever have been, kind of thing. Like, I'm set up. There's no reason for me to mine this out without a beacon. Absolutely no reason. And now I've done things now to make it easier for to collect a beacon if I do want to. I've got a second beacon, which is great. You know, just like constant pros. You know? I have zero regrets. It made sense for me to go and get that beacon instead of mining out stuff. Even if it was hard level procrastination. Yeah, that's how far we have to get down as well. Like, that's the depth. Or at least that's what I think the depth is. I could be wrong. I think I've counted it correctly. If I haven't, then we'll just dig more. We've got a beacon now, so we can easily dig out more. Like, it's not the end of the world. I also need to be careful not to break my pick. That would be good. Yeah, I tend not to also like digging out massive, great big holes on stream because it's not exactly the most captivating of stuff, but it's definitely necessary, right? Like, this is a necessity. We have to do this. Short-term pain, long-term gain, you know, that sort of thing. Pain is temporary, glory is forever, to coin a phrase. Also, I really like putting netherite on this pick as well, because that has effectively made it so that this pick doesn't degrade as quickly. It's great. The durability has increased. It was definitely the right choice to put it on the pick. And not more armor. Okay, we need to go and get some more shulker boxes. That is what I'm learning. I generally... It's kind of fabric-lasting. It's kind of like a surreal moment now that I'm actually working on the bee farm, like the proper bee farm. Digging parameters, crazy dudes, they've really perfected the technique. I don't need to perfect it, but... Yeah, I don't need to perfect my digging technique. It's fine. But no, I don't. To answer your question, I do not know them. That should be more than enough to put stuff in. I don't necessarily need to save all of these items, but I'm going to. I'm also going to use that. That'll give me an extra slot. Perfect. Gonna eat the raw pork chop. Am I going to eat the raw pork chop, or are we going to cook the raw pork chop? We're going to cook the raw pork chop, so we'll put that away. Doom doom. So, if you want, Turing, I can show you the bee farm, but let me dig out the hole and stuff first, then I'll kind of show what I came up with. We also need to make some finalization stuff on it as well. But we did talk about it at the beginning of the stream too. So we did we did a little extra work on it. The bit that I've done off stream, basically I've made it now, so I've got 100% collection. I figured out what I did in the past, but not just that. I understand how the mechanic of the dropping from the beehives work, right? Like, because it is a bit of a crazy mechanic. It's not as simple as you think. They don't just drop down in a specific location. There's no, like, it is completely random, so you have to just beat the random drop, and it can literally go out in all directions. Even if you, like, put blocks in place to stop it from going, like, to the next of it, it'll still try and get that way. So I kind of beat the system a little bit, and I remember that's what I did last time as well. Not that it shows you in the video I was watching on stream. Was it yesterday? I feel like it was yesterday. So yeah, no more dropping. Everything is collected correctly now, and I've kind of sorted out a reloading system so that when we run out of So I don't have to reload all of the droppers or the dispensers individually, right? I've got a whole system that I'll be putting in. And it's going to be ridiculously stupid, right? Like, it's not an efficient system, and there might be a better way of doing it, but it's the way I want to do it because it adds a little bit of fun to the build. At least I think it does. At least you admit it'll be stupid. Hey Fox, how are you? 200 left. Oh, everything I do is stupid, by the way. Like, just I don't do sensible things. Cause where's the fun in that, right? Like, where's the fun in doing things that could be done super efficient? Gotta have a little bit of fun. I'm on vacation. Ah, yeah, you said you were going on vacation. Nice. I'm glad. Why are you here if you're on vacation, Fox? What is wrong with you? Get out of here. Enjoy yourself. NC, I presume that means North Carolina and not New York City. I think New York City is NYC. Is that right? New York is NY. Yeah, and New York and the city is NYC, right? I'm not 100% conversant with American states. I'm not gonna lie. If you asked me where North Carolina was, I'd be like, north of South Carolina, I guess? I wouldn't be able to tell you whether it was like a southern or a northern state, whether it was like kind of in the middle somewhere. I wouldn't be able to say. I think I know where it is, but I'm probably wrong. Both Carolinas are north. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is it... Is it on the Mississippi, North Carolina? I don't know. I don't know if that's right. I feel like that is wrong, actually. I don't know. I'm on my phone in Target looking for swag. Looking for swag! Swag all the swag. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. Relax. Have fun. Be wild. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Which, to be honest, isn't that much, to be fair, because I do quite a lot of random shit, so... Best decision you've made in years to go on vacation? Yeah, I did it fairly recently as well. Like, I went on a huge trip around Europe on the trains and stuff. Just didn't go to visit anyone, didn't do anything. I just went around and was just a massive freaking tourist. That was all I was. I was just a tourist. I just went around all of Europe being a tourist for like a couple of weeks. It was great. Absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed it. It was tiring though. I had to have another kind of like vacation to relax. It wasn't a relaxing holiday. It was a walking holiday, right? Like I went around and I went to Belgium. I went to Germany. I went to Austria, Italy. I did all sorts. I was just like a tourist. I wasn't even really a tourist, actually, because like the way I have my vacations, I kind of... My holidays are more like a matter of let's go and do things rather than let's sit around and do nothing. Went to a light festival. Oh, dude, that sounds so cool. And so, are you traveling on your own? Or actually, that's a personal question, I guess. You don't have to answer that. I always need a silk touch pick so that I can pick up my what's it. Yeah, let's just use silk touch because we don't need the cobblestone, I don't think. We've got plenty of cobble. Well, enjoy. Make sure you're able to relax, even if relaxing isn't the thing that you like doing. Just have a good time. Did we find it? Did we find it? I think we found it. Oh, look at that. We found it. Oh, hi. I found it. Right, let's go and get some torches. Because we need some torches so that we can light up this room that we're making here. But we finally found the frickin' cave. I didn't realize how much stress I was holding on till I came somewhere and didn't have to even think about anything. Yeah. Yep. Like, sometimes just like a disconnect. Like, just turn everything off and just run away. That's the answer. But as long as you're not running away from your problems, you're just kind of like getting away to just, you know, rest for a bit. Rest is important. It is. It's very important. I've done that a few times. Like, it was lockdown, because before lockdown, I never went away. Never. And I've done it a few times now since lockdown. Like, that was what kind of triggered it in my head. It's like, I can't go outside anymore. I can't leave my house. I can't go and explore the world. I'm stuck here forever. Oh no, what am I going to do? Oh no, it's fine. The world opened up. Okay, right, let's go and explore. That was kind of what did it for me. It was a matter of, like, you know, I really wanted just to go and see the world. So that's why I did it. Okay, you need to die. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is like dirt heaven area. This is where Endermen have been in and they've just like gone, hi, we're just going to take all of your blocks and put them down here and leave them so you can't find them. Oh, you are dead. Die. Okay. Eat. Sure, my problems will either solve themselves while I'm gone or be waiting for me when I get back. I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes you just need, like, time, right? You just need time. Time is important. And it's important to realize that, right? Like, you just need to give things time sometimes. How many times can I say time in this sentence? It's about time. It's about time I stop saying time. Okay, shut up, Wumble. Look, I mean, even this, like, these little blocks of gravel and stuff, this is the Endermen that have came in and, like, taken them up and put them down and taken them up and put them down. Random dirt blocks and... Well, this has got rid of one of our... One of the, like this bit round here that I really hate, because there's quite obvious just an Enderman, like a stack of Endermen that have been here, like just gone, oh, I'm gonna move this, I'm gonna put it there, I'm gonna move this, I'm gonna put it there. Yeah, this has been loaded in for a while because it's just an absolute mess in here, but that's fine, we don't need it anyway. We're carving it all out, and I'm going to block it off. It's lit up now, so nothing should spawn in there, so I'm just going to put this across. Just close the curtain. That's what we're going to do. It's a shame that I'm going to lose that glow lichen, but I don't have any shears, so... Bye-bye. There you go. Cool. Yeah, the thing is, like, with stress, it's funny because it kind of, like, it just adds up and it keeps adding and adding and adding, and, like, one small thing starts leading into another small thing, and that leads into another small thing. And if you're not careful, that stress kind of adds on top of itself. And then all of a sudden, those, like, loads of little small things that are causing stress turns into one very big problem. If you're not careful, and so you need to be able to kind of just not overstrain and overstress and take it easy. It's good to get away. And you don't need to, like, go away far to be able to get away. Just, like, even just having, like, a week off work or something like that, that can help. So it's about managing downtime. That's something that I've learned in the last year how to do quite efficiently, although I'm still not amazing at it. I still put a lot of stress on my own shoulders, and you know, I get myself worked up, but I'm getting better at managing my downtime a little bit, which is good. I'm just a little bit more aware of myself. Maybe that's part of growing old. Hey, we're on the right level. Hey, we're done. We diddly done. Nom 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 nom. Nearly done. It's like the last little bit. Sometimes when you're doing something like this, it's like the last bits you don't quite register while you're doing it. It's really bizarre. But yeah, I mean, we've done a pretty fairly hefty chunk. I don't think you'll be able to hear the bees from above ground, but I don't think it necessarily matters if you do, because we are underneath the garden right now. So even if you could hear the bees, it doesn't matter because there's already bees outside, right? So I guess the next part of the job is making sure that we've got the exact right amount of bees anyway. Before we start building anything, before we start putting down the hives, we want to make sure that we've got the correct amount of bees. And then I need to figure out a way of getting the bees into the right places. And I think that will be a matter of build the redstone contraptions last. So put the beehives in the correct spots, and then build the contraption around the hives. Okay, let's go and collect all this stuff up. I don't really want to lose any of this stone. It's useful to have this kind of lying around, but there we go. Cool. Just gonna light up the rest of this, just make sure there's nothing gonna spawn. And I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, So that's where the contraption's gonna be. Why does this look like a face right now? Look, I've got one eyeball, two eyeballs, there's the eye sockets, and that's the nose, that's the mouth. Why does that look like a face? Why does it look like a face? I can't stop seeing the face, chat. I can't stop seeing the face! Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Because we need to start getting the correct amount of materials, right? So we need to figure out what materials go into with each module and then just multiply. So let's start counting, I guess. Do you have my notepad there? And I haven't. Yeah. The wolves are watching you. So this is what we're gonna build, but this a couple of times over. So each module consists of this. So each module has 2 beehives, 2 dispensers. It's got 3 comparators, 1 lectern, but the lectern also copies over to like the other module, so we don't have to worry too much about the lecterns. In fact, the lecterns I should probably count separately, because there will be another one there kind of thing. Like, look, you see this? Like, this lectern is being used by 2 of the comparators, and then each side will have their own thing. So yeah, just because we can fit it in, makes it a little bit neater. You need an azalea bush, 2 azalea bushes in. This has changed, so this isn't how it works anymore. So we've actually got the hopper minecart underneath the beehive now. So we need 2 hopper minecarts, and then the hopper line that goes underneath that. That is all just gonna like collect all into like the same sort of line. I'll probably just have like a vertical line that comes down and everything just leads into it, and then we'll put it into like, say, a water stream or whatever, and go it into a collection point into the chests. A storage area. Well, I'll figure that out later. But basically, this is what we've got. We've kind of got like a loop. So where is it? Oh. Huh. Well. How'd you like that, eh? That can potentially be a problem, because if we log out with this thing in... it loses its momentum, right? So if the minecart is here and we log out and it just gets to there and then we relog, it loses its momentum and it breaks the system. How do we stop that? Have I been doing that to the creeper farm this entire time? I think I have, haven't I? I guess the way to stop it is just to leave it open and just keep an eye on it. Like, if we find that the minecart hopper is just there, we go in and we just push it. Give it a nudge. It doesn't need to be in any direction, really. It just needs to do that, right? It's going to bounce off that now. We're just going to wait for this to refill. So yeah, that is effectively the design that what we've got. It's gonna be like 3 tiles high, I think. We don't need as many of the shears. In fact, we're only going to have like one module kind of relegated to shears. But yeah, that's kind of what we've got. And like this here has already like produced more than we'll ever need in like honeycomb. So actually, I don't think we need... I might just like leave... If I could do just like one section of shears, that would be great. Don't know. Anyway, that was the best way that I could think of getting the items in the right place. I guess I could do it with like water streams instead of the minecart. But water streams are less precise. Also... That's why that's not going, I see. What are the bottom hoppers for? These hoppers? Down here? Or these? These are just to see how many items were being dropped into the top hoppers. Why is the 16 in here and 13 in the rest? Can only guess that that's an error. So there's 13 in all of these. Yeah, it was just to make sure that... Oh, maybe because it slows down over this bit. Could be. Here it is. There it is. Now it's dropping in. Does it slow down over there? So we've got 15 in there now. 13 and 2. 14. Yeah, so it's because it's slowing down there. We do kind of want a consistent speed over this. So actually, what would be the best way to not lock these hoppers but power that rail there? I don't know if there is. I guess, here, let me have a look. If I did this. If I do it out of glass. If I do it out of glass, it might, this should work. Not gonna lock those hoppers. It does lock the hoppers. Oh no, it doesn't, because the hoppers are now full, right? Diagonal redstone block. Oh, but it will lock these hoppers down there though, won't it? That redstone torch that is like now here will lock that hopper. So if I put... Oh no, maybe it doesn't. Maybe we're okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. Sometimes simple is easy. Keep going. There we go. Well, I mean, that works, right? This bit is just a prototype. Like, we can make this smaller, so it's not doing as much. But yeah, basically that's what these hoppers were designed to do, is to make sure that we were getting the exact amount in these as what we should. Alright, so it should be one at each pass. And then once the minecart gets emptied, then it will go back over to here for refilling. That's the idea. And basically that will ensure, absolutely 100% ensure, that there is always bottles in here. In fact, I've kind of overkill. Like, it's a little bit of overkill, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, all of these are 6. Perfect. They're not getting locked. Yeah, I'm so paranoid. If I put blocks in here, then they would get locked, but I guess if I, like, layer this with glass, it cannot lock these hoppers. Just put glass everywhere. That's how to do it. And also, we're gonna have, like, the whole kind of contraption made out of glass anyway, because glass looks kind of fun. And I'll probably use, like, yellow for the redstone block, so it looks a little bit more yellow and orange, maybe, for each module. Like yellow for one module, orange, yellow, or black and yellow, maybe. Black and yellow would work. Black and yellow would be really good because it's a bee farm, right? I suppose it's brown, but yeah, yellow and we can do it in stripes. So yeah, that's the farm. Sample. Hey Buzz, how's it going? So this is the farm. This is the farm. We need to build this into modules. The loading system is going to be different anyway, but W. I am zombie. I know. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. You good. So, I mean, that's pretty much a good replica, a good kind of idea. So we want this, but like each module 1, 2, so we have 3 modules in depth. So we are going to have another beehive here. Then we're going to have it three of these modules in height as well. And we're going to have it over 3 times. So we're going to get, hopefully, a lot of honey out of this. Like, it's the honey bottles that I really care about. It's the honey bottles that I really care about. Not necessarily the honeycomb. Like, I don't need that much honeycomb, I don't think. But it could be a useful block to have, I guess. Any questions about this? Any more questions? I feel like we've done the majority of this on stream twice now because, you know, I built it once last year. Wax block, wax candles, copper stuff. That's true. That's very true, actually, yeah. Wax candles and copper. Yeah, so maybe I do need the honeycomb a little bit more, but It's mainly the honey bottles that we want. We want the bottles because we want the honey blocks. Thing is, we get a lot of honeycomb from this. Like, there's all, like, just from these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dispensers, I've got loads of honeycomb. I've not really ran this for that long. Even in here, we've got loads of honeycomb. So imagine what this is on the scale of 3 times as much, right? Like, I'm going to be getting quite a lot. It's going to be quite a good little farm. And I say little, it's not going to be little. It's going to look quite big. It's probably potentially going to be the biggest looking farm that I've made, because it looks a little bit more complex than the sugarcane farm, right? Like, the sugarcane farm's just, you know, it's the bog standard, it's this kind of thing going on. It's technically it's this here. Are you going to contain the bees? Yeah, so the bees are in 1x1 areas. You might be able to see a bee pop out there, look. So they're kind of in the 1x1 areas. Basically, here, the best way to do it is to show you here. So you've got a beehive that faces into an air block. Below the air block, you've got an azalea bush, and around it is glass, right? So there's a 1x1 block, air block area where the bee can go. It has to pollinate, or it will try and pollinate. Oh, yeah, because I've got the azalea on. So you can see it here. The bee is going to pollinate. It pollinates the block directly below it, and its only entryway is through the hive entrance, right? So it has to go back into the hive at nighttime. Meanwhile, you have a comparator coming out the back. Once it reads 2 redstone signal power, it dispenses the shears. The shears drop the honeycomb into the hopper underneath, and the hopper goes obviously into the chest. So it's a basic, simple system. Instead, the problem is that these beehives, once they are full with honey, they give off a signal power of redstone signal of 5. So in order for me to do that, basically make 5 redstone over a space of 2 to make it nice and compact, I've added the lectern in here, put it on page 3, and then added the subtract mode going into each of the comparators. So the comparators are always having 3 subtracted from what they're reading. So they've got 3, 4, and 5 up here. And that's this block up here, this redstone is when it fires the dispenser. So it's a nice, simple design. And it's probably not the first time this design has been made. In fact, I know it hasn't, because we made it about a year ago. But I don't remember making it, so we had to remake it. I had to redo it, right? The problem is you're making shit up. I'm making shit up? Absolutely. So, it's possibly not the most efficient way of doing a bee farm, but I think it's about as close as you'll get. You copy and pasted it from the internet? Absolutely not. I didn't copy and paste it from the internet. I copy and pasted it from myself. Actually, technically, yes, I did copy and paste it from the internet, because I had to go back and rewatch the stream where I made this. Where we came up with this idea. I had to rewatch that stream to really understand how it was working. It's a mod. It's not a mod. I have no mods. So yeah, that's what's that's kind of how it's happening. When the farm is complete, each of these modules, because these modules are tileable, right? So this lectern will power 4 different hives, 4 different farms, right? So each of these modules, that will go in a width by 3. So we'll have 3 modules going in that direction, in a lengthwise direction. We're going to have 3 modules going in a width direction, I guess. Actually, no, we'll have 6 in a width, because I'm counting that area there. Oh, because the bees are also, by the way, they're going to share an air block. So I'm actually going to have 6 bees sharing an air block there, with 2 hives facing in on each other. Because I just thought that was nicer. And then the lecterns are shared. So the air block and the lecterns are shared to make it as tileable as possible. But yeah, no, it's quite compact for what it is, I think. I think it is quite a compact, nice little small design. Could also have 2 more off each end. Yeah, so I would have 2 more off at this end here. I was just building this because I was building like a replica, right? So that I could work out the item distribution thing and like that and the other. I've also got a minecart that goes around, a chested minecart with the glass bottles that distributes the bottles evenly into all of the droppers down here. So that all the droppers always get the exact same amount every single time, hence why it's all 39 kind of thing. What about wax? What do you mean wax? So I've got honey bottles here and honeycombs. Yeah, so the thing is with the wax, the shears last a lot longer, so I'm not sure whether having a minecart with a chest going over them with just the shears in would be worth it, or whether or not we just have like a section up at the top that I can walk up to whenever I want and just refill with shears, right? Just go around, walk on this bit and just refill the top bit with shears. So then we've only got like 5 beehives for the shears, because it's creating quite a lot of honeycomb, right? They should give us a dispenser minecart. Interesting claim. This can get both equally. It will eventually, yeah. I would just have to loop the minecarts, right? Oh yeah, this, oh, you mean this system? Yeah, it's the exact same. So you can either swap it out with shears or with glass bottles and it works the exact same. I get what you're asking. With the shears, you can do it differently. So you can just have like an observer in there, and every time the observer notices this block change, you can just fire off the dispensers. But that makes it a little bit noisy. You can make it more compact, right? So you can make it more compact with the shears, right? So you can have beehive here, air block there, glass going around to trap the bees, dispenser dropping down. So I did experiment with this, but I couldn't get it working for the yeah, so dispenser looking down, then observer. I did experiment with this method, but I just couldn't get it properly working. Then redstone block, dust. Alright, like you could do that. So every time that the bees entered or exited, or that maybe, every time the bees exited slash entered slash exited, it would fire off the dispenser with the shears in. So you could do it like that, but that would only work with the shears, and it would make it a little bit noisy because every time it failed to cut, it would just fire it off. I mean, so you could do it this way, absolutely, or like a variant of this. It's a neat design you got though. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the design I've got. It's quite a neat one, even though I have now designed the exact same thing twice. Because, like I said, I created this in the survival world this time last year, and with the intention of building it within like a week or so. I ripped it down, like, right, I'll build that next week, ripped it down, like ripped down the design, and then never actually put it in the creative world. Now, when I'm finally getting around to thinking of building this, I realized I didn't actually have it in my creative world, so I needed to redesign it, kind of thing. I had to go back through all the VODs and stuff. I was like trying to backward engineer my methods, and I just It was a nightmare. You're on mobile, so it's harder to see the details. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I mean, it's tileable, and the collection system here, so basically there will always be a gate here that when the minecart is empty or emptying, it will not activate this rail, so it doesn't go back around the loop, and it goes off into this area here, which is full of the glass bottles, and it will sit and it will wait until it is full. And I've got a etho clock here to make sure that it doesn't get stuck here, because if there was nothing in here, then this would just be powered on as default. So if there was nothing in that hopper there, it would be powered on as default. But if I just overload the chest and like put too many items in the system, then it can keep the minecart here. So I was like, right, well, I'll just put a hopper clock into it so that it times it, but make sure that there's plenty of time in there. I think it's like an 8-minute timer or something, so once every 8 minutes that fires. I probably should have like a master off switch as well, maybe. So maybe just like retract that out of the way. I have a list, you better get started on, so I'll pop back after a bit, yeah. Yeah, so maybe to like retract this block out of the way so that the observer can't pulse into this system. It just like nullifies it. And then that would just keep the loader stuck there until I turned it back on. Womble, question. Go for it. Answer. I already went for it. Couldn't the filling station be on the same level? So you wouldn't have to lift it. Oh yeah, the filling yes, it will. Oh, no, I get what you mean. You want the filling station on the same level as where you're filling it up. No, you can't do that because I'm gonna have this stacked on top of it. So there'll be like 3 different layers. So there'll be this layer here. There'll be another layer below it, and there might be another layer above it, and the same minecart chest has to fill every single one on the loop. So we have to have the bubble vator. I have to do it with height. Also, it looks cool. It looks cool. Basically, that one minecart chest will fill the entire system. So you're only going to have one minecart chest that fills the entire system. So there'll be like loops. Basically I'll zigzag it round over all the chests. It'll go up, it'll go down, it will do all sorts. It might like go up and over one layer, drop down to the next, go back round, drop down to the next, and go back round, then go back up then go through the loop, back up the bubble vator, and then back to the start kind of thing. It'll do something like that, and it looks cool. I like it. I want all of that visible. I want it actively being able to see the minecart like go back and forth and back and forth, because it looks cool. At least that's what I think. I think it'll look cool. I mean, I'm just enjoying watching it go around in circles right now. I don't know about you. There you go. It's gone off to its station. It's being loaded back up. Look. Interesting. It still had nearly 2 stacks worth of bottles in when it went back. I guess it is going to do that because I've got it on a 2 signal strength, so as soon as it doesn't have, yeah, that singular signal, then it's going to Go back. That's okay. That's fine. As long as the system doesn't break and as long as it works, it doesn't matter if this is filled with things. No, you can't join the server. Can you feed chest mine carts from the side or only the top? I just felt that feeding it from the top was the best way of doing it, but I mean, I can feed it from the side. I'm sure I can, yeah. I just think Bubble Veta looks cool. Again, this will all like be glass, right? So this will be like probably an orange glass. I wish I could spell. This might be like orange and black glass or something like that, so you can see it. Whoops. Doesn't break any of the redstone anyway. So we like that, so you can see it go up the Bubble Veta and so on and so forth. I'll feed it at the filling station. Can you feed the chest from the side or top only? Oh, this is just a prototype. The actual filling chest will be located probably elsewhere from the station. So, yeah, yeah, it can be filled from the top, or it could be. Can it be filled from the side? Not sure if it can. Maybe. Maybe is the answer to that. Let me see if I can. Actually, wait. Hold on. Let's do that. Yes, it can. And it's quicker. So yeah, we'll do that. That's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll do that. It means that it'll... No, I didn't know that either. I didn't know that either, and I wasn't sure if you could, but yes, you can. Yeah, nice. I did not know that. Whoa, no, I broke it. I kind of want to show you what it's like when you run out of glass bottles. Because this will go off like, I think it's like every 8 minutes. Oh, there it goes. Nothing left. Nothing left. So there you go. So now it's always on, right? Because the comparator's not pulling anything out. So it's not turning off the redstone torch, which means that this system is always on. So I wanted a way to force turn this off, right? I really wish the comparators would just be able to tell how much you've got in there. Because if there's nothing in any of the system, then we need to have the whole system turned off. Let me just turn that off for a sec. Oh, I've got so much crap in there. Just hear the bees. Then actually the bees aren't necessarily too loud. It's like the minecart and things that I'm a little bit worried that you'll be able to hear from the surface, and I don't really want to be able to hear them from the surface, so I might have to just dig the hole a little bit lower and just drop it down a little bit more. I will also have service stations as well, right? So like in this gap here, on every single layer there will be scaffolding that I'll be able to go up and just check the dispensers, make sure that everything's working, because it's not foolproof. Like, things can still happen. Like, you know, I might, for instance, run out of glass bottles after like 1,000,000 years of running the thing, or like, for instance, I might, the minecart chest might get stuck at one point. Right, what time is it? It's coming up to 5 o'clock. We have been streaming for about 3.5 hours. I'm thinking I need to head out. Yeah, it takes quite a while to fill everything, I guess. Let me do that real quick, just so that I can send it back here, because I want to see if the chest puts out a signal. It does not. I need the detector rail there. Damn it! I knew that might be the case. I knew that would be the case. I don't know. Because I was kind of hoping that if I could pull out a signal of this saying, oh, this is empty, that's empty, and everything's empty, we could just turn off the whole system, but I can't do that. Turning off the system might be a little bit more tricky. Than I thought. I don't think we need a master on-off switch. I think we just need to be able to see the minecart at all times. So if it gets stuck somewhere, then we can deal with it. But yeah, I have a feeling that when you delog, so if I delogged, let me choose the right place. There, right? If I delog here and then load back into the world, that minecart's going to get stuck, right? No? Okay, so it does keep its momentum. I thought it would get stuck. Support elderly relatives and friends. Good advice. No? It seems to be okay. It seems to be alright, so... The problem we might do is if we unloaded this chunk kind of thing. So if I like kind of go in this direction and turn around so that the chunk's unloaded. Oh, I found some bees. Some bees escaped. Trying to back up so only half of it's in render. Okay. So only half of it's in render range right now. So I have a feeling that that will break the system, right? So let's go back and we'll see where that thing is. I can't believe it. This game is cool and wax. Hey man, thanks for the bit. I appreciate that. It didn't break it. I still think that there is a potential that those minecarts can get broken because they are not perfect. But yeah, I mean, it seems to be working, so. It seems to be working exactly how I wanted it to work. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't have like a master off switch. That's the only downside to this. I do like master off switches, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Right, I think it's time for me to call the stream. I'm getting tired. I'm getting hungry. I need to head out. Have something to eat. Next stream might be Tuesday evening. So it might be quite a quick one. You know? It might be a quite quick turnaround. Maybe. I'm not 100%. But it could be Tuesday evening. If it isn't, I don't know when. It will just be when it is. Who you raiding? I tend not to do too many raids, but thank you for the holiday cheer, the bit. I appreciate that. Yeah, I tend not to raid too much. I let people make their own decisions, right? You can go about your own business. You can go and find who you want to find. It's mainly like the reason why I don't tend to raid as much. I used to. What's for dinner? I've got steak in the fridge. I used to raid a lot. But usually what I do after I've finished streaming, I go and eat, right? So I always felt like it's a little bit rude to like kind of raid someone and then just immediately leave and not be part of the chat for a little bit. And I tend not to have the time to watch as much Twitch as I used to. So I kind of stopped doing the raiding thing. Also, I felt it was a little bit annoying that you can't host anymore, because I used to prefer to host, right? So like, here, this is the channel, we'll put it on the background, you don't have to join in with their chat, you just like, you know, you can go out and do your own thing. If you want to go and do it, then you can, but they got rid of that. So yeah, I tend not to raid, but that's my own personal preference. Most people understand if you've got a dip, it's just if you just finished a long stream. The thing is, I don't do long streams that much anymore. Yeah, rip hosting. I do miss that. Yeah, I mean, like, I think we're all grown adults. We can find our own entertainment, right? At least you should be grown adults if you're in here, because this is a mature stream. So, you know, I like to let people to do their own thing. It's not necessarily it's not that, you know, I don't want to raid people. Occasionally I will, occasionally I do, but just not anymore. It's like I said, it's mainly because I've got other things that I need to do, and yeah, I like to head out. But anyway, thank you very much for stopping by. Have a good night, evening, noon, insert time zone here. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Until next time, later nerds, bye!